Susan rides her bicycle 5 miles in 2/5 of an hour. At this rate, how many miles could she ride in 2 hours? Explain your solution process. So we're given a rate to begin with, and then from there we need to make a prediction or a projection, I guess I should say, and figure out if she's going so fast in this fraction of an hour, how fast could she go in 2 hours? Well, the first thing we want to do is write this as a rate. So with miles on top and hours, time on the bottom, I'm going to create a rate that looks like a fraction. So we know in 5 miles she goes, it takes her 2/5 of an hour, I should say, to go 5 miles. Now, they want us to answer, for hours, how far could she go in 2 hours? If she goes for 2 hours, how far will she go? Well, if we had a direct relationship here, I could say, well, we can multiply this out and we really could find a direct relationship, but the easiest way to do this is figure out what our unit rate is. If I make a rate in the middle, really, how far can she go in just 1 hour? We know she can go 5 miles in 2/5 of an hour. Well, how far can she go in 1 hour? So what's the relationship between 2/5 and 1? How does 2/5 turn into 1? Well, again, it's not a perfect relationship. What you can always do is divide 5, the numerator, by the denominator. 5 divided by 2/5 will give us the unit rate here, and then we can use that to then solve for 2 hours. So we're going to take 5 and we're going to divide it by 2/5. So that means we're going to go 5 divided by 2/5. You're not going to set it up where 5 goes inside and 2/5 goes on the outside. That's improper. We don't do that. That's not how you divide fractions. So what you're going to do here is say, 5 over 1 divided by 2/5. And then we have, fix my 5 kind of, a keep change flip situation here. When you divide fractions, you keep change flip. And we'll keep 5 over 1, we'll change to multiplication, and we'll flip reciprocal here to 5 over 2. When we multiply, 5 times 5 is 25. 1 times 2 is 2, and I get 25 over 2. When you simplify this down, 25 divided by 2 gets you 12.5. So 12.5 over 1, or 12.5, is our unit rate. She can go 12 and a half miles in 1 hour. Okay, well, that's not what the question's asking. The question's asking us in 2 hours. So we need to take 12.5, and just like we would multiply by 2 here, we just multiply it by 2. So I say 12.5 times 2. I can go ahead and decimal over there. I know it's 1. I would get 10, carry the 1, 4, 5, 2, sorry, I don't even need to draw a line. I just need to bring the decimal back here. And the best answer is going to be 25, or 25 miles is how far she can go in 2 hours.